So I'm still a little new to this. I recorded a reaction and I didn't actually record it. So I'm just going to give you a breakdown trailer, a breakdown reaction to what we've seen in this new updated trailer. That's just what it's going to be. So first thing we're treated to is an intro from Fujin and Shiva.
So you're Raiden's brother.
We are partners in Earthrealm's defense.
Are you also partners in incompetence?
So just those lines alone, because you know when the characters interact with each other, they tend to like foreshadow something. It definitely sets up what's probably going to happen, you know. And we already know Fujin is apparently working with Shang Tsung. It might be something Shiva is against, but even though we see Shiva work with them as well, like, I don't know. It's a nice interaction, though, and I like that she has like a whole crew. She's like this badass woman, you know. I thought that was cool.
Fight!
Stage looks amazing. Love it. He has a sliding move. Can't tell if that's a special. Probably a string. So just as a comment, this is something shout outs to Chap had tweeted the other day about Frost and her skin. I don't think it's, I like that they gave her a human skin. I just don't think it's authentic enough, you know. It's alright, I guess. That's the whole point, is to showcase the skin. I think it could be a little bit more revealing. It was a little more revealing in Deadly Alliance, and if they were going to go out of their way to give her this skin, just do it correctly. Don't like this hair on Fujin. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I like that they redesigned him with the new like long braid. I think for another look on his hair, they could have given him like, you know, his classic ponytail. I don't like this hair on him. It looks weird. I am happy to see he has a lot of wind moves. There was one comparison that was floating around on Twitter when the trailer first dropped about him sort of feeling like Kenshi. And, you know, while I hate that point of view, I can see the likeness. I could see Kenshi doing some of the stuff that Fujin does with his sword. But this shit, Kenshi could never. That looks so cool. And here, I love this touch that they've given Shiva. Like what they're doing with the top of her head, I think that's so cool. She has like a braid, she has a bun, it's accessorized. You know, I think Shiva gets a bad rap because she comes from an era of over-sexualized characters, over-sexualized female characters in Mortal Kombat. And I think people forget that she's a fucking monster. Like, she's not supposed to be attractive. But here, they're taking a different approach, but they're still keeping her femininity, which I like that. I mean, look, her legs are out, but she still feels like a monster. She still feels like a badass, but she's still a woman, you know? She wants to look nice. I love it.
What in the 10 hells are you? The future.
I'm still not happy about her being leading. I don't give a shit what y'all say. I guess. You know, the people are saying that he's gonna play like a zoner, so I'll definitely give him a shot and try him out. But I'm just not interested. I will always fight and be vocal for Mortal Kombat Legacy characters over guest characters. Like, I know that turn on my light here. I know that guest characters like sell well and stuff, but I would much rather have MK characters than a guest character. And I feel like enough with the guest characters. I feel like they've really set the bar. Spawn, Joker, Terminator. I think we've had enough. That looks cool though. What is that? This sequence here with him running on air again. What is Fujin gonna do to set himself apart and not have people think he's playing like Kenshi? Shit like that works. And again, see here, her hair has changed again, and now this is I think a different skin, but again, staying true to who Shiva is. Look, you know, she has boobs, she's accessorized. I just think the level of design NetherRealm does is just, characters have never looked this good. She looks so cool. And even look at her feet, just gold plates on her foot. And I just knew this was going to be a crushing blow. Maybe on counter hit or something like that. But see, there it goes again. I mean, if she even has fucking like, is this nail polish just like a plum or something? I love it. It's so cool. I hate this hair. I mean, from this angle, it looks a little better. But his skins are shaping up to look really cool. I love this. That's a take on his flying knee in Mortal Kombat 4. He had like a flying knee move. That's obviously the enhanced version. That's probably a combo ender. Very cool. And again, I like that they gave him a sword. It's a little bit different from what we expected. A lot of us expected him to have like a wind staff of some sort. This is a nice take, I think. Obviously, this is the big setup that I don't care about, honestly. Obviously, her shield is going to be customizable, and I like that they gave her a shield. The thing with NetherRealm is you see a lot of likeness between both of their fighting games, and I actually don't mind that as long as it feels a little bit authentic. Shiva is a warrior. Even though she has 4 arms, she comes from a fighting game franchise that has used weapons, so why not give her something that the studio has worked with? Obviously, they've worked with a shield, you know, working with Wonder Woman in the Injustice series. And what do they do to make it stand out? Put like spikes on it. It's just so good. And this too, I was not expecting this. I knew she had a projectile. I wasn't expecting this. I hope this is a variation. It seems like a stance where she summons each hand has like a fireball in it, because as you'll see later on, she does something else. Here she's throwing them, the enhanced has her throw the rest. These two again. I wonder what the stage fatal is going to be from here, if there's going to be one. I hope there's a stage fatal for all stages. Yeah, see? Here she does a low instead of throwing the fireballs. I hope that better be, I hope that's a variation, because it's really cool. And it's probably gonna give a new take on Shiva as a character, you know? I think people are just expecting her to just grapple, but she actually has projectiles and weapons, so this throw is really cool. She's not playing around. So here, this is something that was pointed out a lot. His crossbow. I'm hoping it's not a special move. I think the crossbow, he doesn't need it. He's a god of wind. He does not need a crossbow. But if it's not a special move, I'll accept it being in his fatal blow animation. That's cool. This is probably a stage fatality. At first I thought like, oh, they really gave Shiva this fatality. And I was like, this is so specific to this stage. It has to be a stage fatality. Only thing, it looks good on Shiva, but like Sindel picking up an arcade cabinet and crushing the opponent with it. It's gonna look weird, but I'll take it. This is cool too. I hope he has a fatality using his wind powers though. I think this is a cop-out because he has a weapon, let's use a fatality with his weapon. I mean, he's a god of wind. You know what I mean? So I hope he has something wind-based. This is cool how he shoots the arm off. Now this is nuts. This is really nuts. And this is a take off of her classic fatality where she rips the skin off. In the MK3 days, she just ripped the whole skin off. In MK9, she kind of did the same thing. But here, she just does the arm. Obviously, she's going to pull up her opponent apart. Very on brand. This is so over the top. And this, I was not expecting this, because when you play on this stage, you forget this is there. You know what I mean? So for them to give the stage more personality through the stage fatalities is cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This is tongue-in-cheek, very on brand for NetherRealm. Yeah, that is nuts. It's cool. I still don't want him in the game. So yeah, that's CarbonClyve's reaction for the MK11 Aftermath gameplay trailer. Still new to this, had a lot of technical difficulties, but we'll work it out. When this drops, I'll definitely be streaming it, playing my boy Fujin. So like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all socials. They're all going to be in the comments. Well, not the comments, in my profile. And I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.